These are some generationally bad lyrics.
Welcome back, everybody, to Three Idiots Talking Podcast. Today, we have a special new series we're starting on this channel. I know we've started a lot of series and haven't really done many with them, but we're going to try and do this on because we actually have a fun little series idea that we came up here with. Or I should say Cole actually came up here with, so credit goes to Cole. We have a list of songs that we have found, and these songs, and I'll let Noah do the rest, discuss the rest of this after this, but these songs are particularly dividing in the fan bases of said bands and artists and whatnot. There's different reasons for each one, and we're about to go through it, but yeah, we're gonna listen to the song. Noah's gonna give a quick little synopsis of why it's sort of dividing in the fan base. We're gonna listen to the song, and then we're gonna give our own opinions on if we agree. So, Noah, without further ado, break down Creep.
So the song we chose to start off the series is Creep by Radiohead. We believe that to be one of the most divisive songs. Very first single for their very first album that came out in 1993, Pablo Honey. The divisiveness, we believe, or I believe, started with the band itself. The Creep at the time was really all the band was known for. So the band got a little upset about that and began to publicly trash it. Tom York, even in some interviews, said that he wasn't very happy with the lyrics and he thought they were pretty crap. So there is still no definite idea of where this divisiveness came from, but I believe it trickled down from the actual members of the band. Nowadays, the idea of the song and how people feel about it seems to be very split. Some people really like the song. Others think it's one of the worst things they have ever made. But we are going to try and find out where this comes from, give our personal opinions on the songs, and see where we fall with the music fans and the Radiohead fans.
Thank you, Noah. Very professional of you. You like the sound of that. Well done. Yeah, basically what he just said. Also, real quick, Noah, can you tilt your webcam up? Because it's cutting off the top of your forehead. Thank you, sir.
Is that too much? Or
no, that's perfect. All right. Yeah, so just what he said, we're going to give it a quick listen. By the way, we should start off by saying this. Almost every song, if not every song on this list that we have, and we are not going to spoil the list for you guys ahead of time, almost every song is extremely popular or the band's most popular song. These are not some like small, like, oh, the fan base hates this song, like certain ones. No, these are like known songs. Most of them probably have 1 billion plus streams on Spotify. Creep has almost 2 billion. We went for things that are publicly known and have large followings around it. So, without further ado, Creep, Radiohead. Let me turn this up a bit. A little quiet for the fellas.
Just like an angel, your skin makes me cry.
stop it, Cole.
Float like a
I'm
flame,
not
He didn't even
doing
say anything
anything.
yet.
I think you got a little smirk.
beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so fucking special. But I'm a
That's cool.
What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have
I should mention, obviously most people watching this video have probably heard every song on this list. It's not just to hear the song, we're also just going to review it ourselves. Sometimes we haven't heard some of these songs in a while.
Yep.
I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so fucking special.
Damn it. Oh, I thought it was on that
No,
one.
you get your dinner here.
Yeah, there it is.
But I'm a creep. I'm a
Cole, calm down there, bro.
Fuck you, Cole.
I'm not doing
Cole,
anything.
you're like,
I like this.
Who is making you look at me?
well, they are looking at you.
Whatever makes you happy.
Cole's fucking losing it.
I could be laughing at anything.
Cap.
You're so fucking special, Cole.
I don't know who's forcing y'all to be staring at me. Look at the fucking lyrics.
I am. I know the lyrics though.
I know the lyrics.
Watch the game though.
What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong here.
All right, there it is. Creep by Radiohead. Okay, so before we give our 2 cents here, I just wanted to point out these are not necessarily our opinions on whether we like or dislike the song. We can give that opinion if we want to, and I'm sure some of us will. Again, the argument is not whether we like or dislike or rating the song. That's not really what we're talking about. We're specifically talking about whether or not this song is overrated or not. These songs are specifically chosen from each fan base because some fan bases think they're overrated, some think they're not. Yeah, Cole, this was
Seeing who's right.
yeah. We're just trying to find out.
Do the fans who
do the
hate
fans
this
who-
song are they right? Are the fans who love this song right?
and there are some songs that fans like but think are too popular. That's
Or are neither of them right?
or neither. There you go. All right, so Cole, this was your idea. I know this was one of the first songs you thought of. Let's lead off with you. What bothers you about Pablo Honey's "Creep"?
Well, the fans who don't like this song are pretty spot on. This is not good.
Okay.
Now, it is not without anything good. I think the guitar riff and the guitar tone is very cool and very good. However, these are some generationally bad lyrics.
I'm gonna play this. In the
These
background.
lyrics are terrible. I hate every line of this song. They are just so amateurish. They're so awkward. They really sound. It really sounds like they have just not gotten into songwriting at all. They have just not tapped into their talent whatsoever to me. The melody is fine, I guess. It's a little whatever. The mixing on this song is pretty rough, especially when the guitar comes in. It's like the only thing that's really that audible.
It's a wall of sound.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's just not, the things just aren't mic'd that well. Yeah, I really just hate these lyrics so much. They're so corny and cringy as hell. Yeah.
Okay, so given this is Radiohead's most popular song by far,
Yeah.
you seem to be in the camp of the fan base of Radiohead, the diehards, that this should not be anywhere near the top, correct?
I mean, I totally understand why it is, but I mean, I wouldn't say this is their catchiest song. No, not at all.
Okay, so on a scale, because we often attribute Overrated to whether it's critically acclaimed as well. This song often gets put at the top of many lists of one of the best songs of all time, best written songs of all time. There's tons of lists that have it up there. I would assume, based upon what you're saying, you completely disagree with that.
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, considering the discography of Radiohead and all the songs you have there to pick from, I have no idea why they would feel the need to pick this one, because I, along with a lot of Radiohead diehard fans, are just like, I mean, it's not the worst song I've ever heard, but like they blew this song out of the water like 40 times at least. Why are you
40?
picking this one?
Wow.
Easily. They easily have 40 better songs than this.
Wow. Okay.
Maybe more. I would only say they have more than that.
So
if
you
I-
are firmly in the camp of the fan base that says this thing is overrated as hell.
Yeah. I also
Alright.
don't really like any song off of Pablo Honey, for the record. I think it's-
Just out of curiosity, what would you rank this?
At 1 to like 0 to 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I do really like the guitar. It's great rawness to it. It's great tone. It's really heavy, and it's a cool riff idea. I don't really like any other aspect about it at all. So, 3. I give it a 3 out of 10.
Ooh. Ooh. All right, Noah.
All right.
What are you thinking?
Right off the way, I'm gonna state where I stand and explain why.
Okay.
Both sides are wrong. Both sides are wrong.
Noah's
The general
playing
public
the
and the
middle.
Radiohead fan base. The general public, this one will be easier to explain. General public's wrong because, well, it's not super good. As Cole mentioned, the lyrics are pretty rough. And really, the song is kind of a bastardization of things that were popular in rock music at the time. It's not very unique. Like, it pulls a bit from grunge and this general soft rock ballad stuff at the time. So it's not very creative. So general public's wrong because it's just meh. Now the fan base is wrong because it's not as bad as they say. There are really good bits and pieces of the song. As you mentioned, the guitar tones and playing is good. The lyrics are a little rough. The chorus is fine. It's not mixed or produced too well. The she's running out the door part after the second chorus.
Yeah.
Or hook. I like that. I think that's a good part.
You like that?
I do think that's a good part.
So stupid.
I think that sounds good. I think it could have been done. I think they could have done it a little better though. But I think it was better than just verse, chorus, repeat. In total, if I was to rate the song, I'd give it like a 5. It's not nearly as bad as people say. And as well, the Radiohead fans say. And it's not nearly as good as the general public thinks.
They do have worse songs.
Congrats. Both
On
of you are
Pablo
wrong.
Congrats.
They have worse songs on Pablo Honey.
Yeah, this is probably the best song on Pablo Honey.
Okay.
I think
So I'm gonna
It's in a
take
minute.
sort of the other extreme here. Noah's put himself in the middle. Cole put himself with the fans. I'm gonna put myself with the general public on this one. Not probably to the extreme that they do it, because this thing's got over 2 billion streams. This thing's played everywhere. No one has never heard this song before. It's not a good enough song to be constantly played wherever you go at stadiums and concerts and stuff. It's not good enough for that. But, and I'm going to mention something real quick. This song is not nearly as overrated as the fan base thinks it is. They hate the shit out of this song because the band hates the shit out of the song, and that's where I have pushback. Specific, not just to the fan base, but to the band itself. You are a artist who proceeds to hate their own music because you didn't like the lyrics of it, you thought it was weird or whack or whatever the hell your reasonings are for not liking it, whatever you want to say. You put this song out at a time, your first album. This is also at the same time Nirvana put out Nevermind. There was these are not the same in any way album types, but as Cole mentioned, it takes grunge elements. This was not Nirvana's first album. This was your first album. What?
No,
I said it.
I think you both did.
No, I did.
Okay, fine. Noah said grunge elements. This is not Nirvana's first album. This is your first album. You went on to put out a ton more albums. your first album is not going to be some incredible, mind-bending. There's only a couple artists who, like a very select few artists whose first album is their best. It's extremely rare to hit it off the bat with your first album. So to then constantly go against this song that happens to be extremely popular because you dislike the lyrics you wrote on it for whatever reason, whatever mindset you put you in that mood to write these lyrics and to make this type of song, I think is very childish, honestly. You grew a huge fan base because of this. You became extremely popular because of this. Your next few albums may not have reached the popularity of this song did, but they are critically acclaimed albums. Don't sit there and act like nobody gives the respect it's due to the rest of your project. They do. They absolutely do. 3 of your next couple albums are considered some of the best albums of all time by many people. But you cannot just take away the popularity of a song and just say, I'm not even gonna play it at a concert because you don't like it. It's like saying like, oh, this thing that made me extremely popular and able to make all these other albums, well, forget that shit. I hate it, so I'm never gonna play it. It's so childish. It's wrong, and I think the fan base is wrong because they're not doing it because they dislike the song. In my opinion, they're doing it because they are believing the band is in the right here, and I disagree. I think the band's in the wrong here. And I think the fan base is following along with the band.
You know they do play it, right?
You were the one who said they don't even play it. They refuse to play it at concerts.
That was a thing that happened for a while.
Okay, well they play it now.
Okay, fine, but to go a period of time where you would refuse to play it at concerts because you didn't think it was good or whatever it is so
play every
childish.
Song they have?
It's so childish, and it's so like, no, but it's clearly your biggest song.
The issue with that was like it was far and away their biggest song at the time when they didn't play it.
Yeah, I mean, look, I just think it's honestly a little pathetic, really, to me.
If you want to hear it and they're not going to play it, don't go to the fucking concert, man. They're allowed to play whatever the hell they want.
They're allowed to play whatever they want, but when you are an artist, you usually, at a concert, you usually play your biggest hits at some point in time. Yeah, you play a couple other things that you like as well, no doubt about that. But almost every single artist, there are extremely rare examples who refuse to play their biggest hits. Well, some people only like Radiohead for a couple songs, and this is definitely going to be one of those. And those people are part of your fan base, whether you want them to be or not. I think it's childish. I think it's weak. I think it's a little bit pathetic. And while I respect the hell out of them for the next few albums they're going to write, and they did write, their personal opinion and the fan base's opinion on Creep is pathetic.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. And you know what? And you know what? It's not even that overrated, honestly, as a song. Talking about the actual song itself, the lyrics are not nearly the best they wrote. No doubt about that. But it's a catchy song. It's got a great riff. It's got a great guitar tone, and it's got a killer instrumental with multiple segments to it. I think it's a great song. I give it an 8 out of 10. And I am completely against the fan base on this one. So that means we all three have differing opinions on Creep by Radiohead. As you can clearly see, this is going to be a series that we disagree on a lot. And sometimes these two will agree. Sometimes somebody will actually agree with me. Who knows? Maybe that'll happen once a year. Maybe. We don't know. But
you're always wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, there it is. So
you're wrong right now.
I see. Look what I have to do with.
I don't tell artists what to do.
I didn't tell them what to do. I said it's pathetic that you're going to do this because you don't like a song. When it's your most popular song by far. That's like telling.
You don't like it.
It's like telling Pink Floyd not to play, Dark Side of the Moon or Part 2 or whatever the hell
or something.
Yeah, I know.
They don't want to. They don't have to. Don't go to the show.
Admire your boldness. You went all in. Nobody can take that away from you.
I know I'm gonna get shit on by Radiohead fans. I don't care. They're wrong.
All right.
Anyway, that is our new series idea. Is it overrated? I don't know what we're going to call this yet, but we'll figure it out. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this idea. Hope you guys like this potentially coming up. We have a bunch of songs on the list, whole bunch of popular songs that almost everybody has heard of almost at least once. And hope you guys will enjoy it and check out the series. I think it'll be an interesting idea if people can get behind it. But yeah, let us know in the comments down below. Who do you agree with the most? Who do you think had the most right opinion? And do you think Creep by Radiohead is overrated? Thank you guys so much. And
if you have any ideas for the list,
yes, please
recommend them.
Exactly. We are looking for song ideas. We have about 10 right now, but we're still trying to figure out some more. So if you have ideas for... Again, it has to be popular enough to be known by pretty much anyone who listens to music, but it also has to be divisive in the fan base and divisive by the general public as well. If you can find a song like that, let us know in the comments down below, and we'll see you guys in the next video.